Alright, folks, next quest on the chopping block. Go ahead and talk to Isha here. Isha. And just like before, go ahead and turn over and that's quite a shopping list, guys. 4 diamonds, you know, that's already kind of pricey. The 10 flint, it's no big deal usually. The Gerudo Scimitar, they're around. The Gerudo Shield, they're around. But wow, that whole... The 4 diamonds is kind of hard to cough up. Okay, now if I really wanted, you know, I could go ahead and disassemble one of these Gerudo Scimitars. I mean, that long throw looks kind of tempting. But honestly, I'd rather get rid of this one. It's not pristine, you know, it's not bumped, period. Okay, so now I've got the Gerudo Scimitar already, luckily, in my inventory. I've also got a Gerudo Shield, and then the 4 diamond and the 10 flint. I already know I got those, so let's go ahead and get this done. And there's your Scimitar of the 7. And the Daybreaker, which, it's whatever. Okay, folks, now in the world of Gerudo weapons, this is actually pretty good. It's quite durable, doesn't last forever, so, you know, keep in mind that shopping list. If you just plan on kind of going through these and breaking them, it's probably not going to give you the value back. Like, you're better off just, you know, getting other random weapons if that's going to be the case. But there is a trick to this. You can feed those to Rock Octoroks, and that'll make it new again. Not only that, if we put a Scimitar of the 7... Okay, we just turned that into 90. Alright, moving right along with our quests this is. Alright folks, I'm going to go after this one next. Now this one's not exactly close, and that's okay. We can actually get there pretty quickly. Just like in Breath of the Wild, remember all those statues that are just kind of like randomly scattered throughout the desert? They're pointing their swords in different directions. You kind of got to just follow the statues. And it eventually takes you into an area down in here. And this will get me close here, but the reason I said it would be a quick trip, because we already got our Skyview Tower. Okay, now that shrine is real tempting to just scoop up real quick. But honestly, I think I'm okay on, you know, heart containers right now. At some point I will, you know, kind of come back to shrine hunting. But for right now, I really just kind of want to stick to the Gerudo Desert. Namely, you know, these quests we have to get done as part of Gerudo Town. Okay, so in BOTW, this is, I believe, the skeleton structure the shrine was hiding under. So this is also essentially where all the statues are pointing to. Case in point, right there under that little, I don't know, man-made, you know, concrete structure, there is a statue that points right toward this skeleton. Okay, now there's no more shrine here, but there is going to be a cave. Oh, check it out, my followers are engaging. I don't know. Oh, didn't even see him. Probably didn't need a 5-shot burst for that. Okay, now my Gerudo spear is about to break, and honestly, that's okay. Plenty more where that came from. Hey, Tulin got one! Whoa! And it's daytime or something, I don't know. Dragonbone Bukobo, no kidding. I doubt it's gonna be bumped, though. Nope. Alright folks, now this is essentially where our quest has brought us. There's a cave entrance here. I don't think I've marked it on the map yet. But we are going to have to go cave diving in order to satisfy this quest. So in we go. That is not a cave. Alright guys, I am not blowing myself up with bombs today, so this is how I decide I'm going to do this one. Hold, drop, of course I could have just done a bomb arrow, that would have been a lot quicker. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is lob a bomb in there. So you're going to have to kind of play basketball here a little bit. And that should open up a hole into our cave. Just like so. Alright, welcome to the cave. And guys, it's one of these. Lots and lots of bomb walls to blow up. So, it's gonna be a party. But you don't have to, like, literally blow up every wall. I mean, you can. If you've got the bombs to cover that, you might want to do that anyway. Every now and again, you know, gemstones will drop out of those, etc. There's also some just random loose stuff that'll fall out of those. Or you can just make rock hammers, you know, and do it that way. There's actually quite a few rocks down here. But just like topside, guys, you can kind of follow the guidance of the statues. So right now, she's kind of pointing us, you know, directly ahead. And you can see some stuff coming into view here now. Namely, we got another guidance statue here. Okay, so I got rock salt. So I take back what I said about, you know, gemstones. Oh, well, okay, I got an opal too. But it ain't gonna be great gemstones, let's just put it that way. Okay, now I got flint. Moving up in the world. Alright, so this gets a little bit confusing. We've got one statue kind of pointing over here, and then we got another one kind of pointing over, you know, same direction. So it's just kind of like a maze from here. And I have not blown myself up with bombs yet. And I have not blown myself up with bombs yet. I probably shouldn't have said anything. Oh, check that out. We got a sapphire. Okay, I'm getting real low on bombs here. I mean, not low, but... yeah. Of course, we do have other options. Okay, so now we got another guidance statue here. Okay, well, there's our breakthrough. Alright guys, there it is from the old game. Not that I think it's a real, you know, key piece of equipment, but it's got its uses. And I'll go ahead and mark that. Okay, now we're not actually done in here. This is actually considered a legit cave, so we've got a bubble frog in here, believe it or not. Alright guys, now I wanted to show this because there is a bubble frog in here as I mentioned, but there's also one of these things. So, what I like to do is freeze him usually. Okay, so if you needed a Gerudo shield for that whole quest line there, you've got one in a chest at your disposal. Actually, that was from a like, so you may or may not have gotten that shield. So much more time consuming to do it this way, but I didn't want to trash all my bombs either. Alright guys, so if memory serves, that bubble frog is like this way. I'm gonna go check that out. It's either this or it's right behind me. Okay, there he is. Wow, 4 pieces of amber out of a rare node. That is a new one for the history books. Alright, so just to show you where that secret compartment was relative to the other things that we saw, I'll try to kind of back out here the way we came. So this is the main room we first, came down in. That's where I opened the drawbridge gate thingy, so basically the bubble frog is in this room right behind this wall. And of course to access that you kind of got to go around, take a couple of immediate lefts, and that'll get you to your bubble frog. Alright, that's pretty much all that's down here for a loot. Alright, back at Karakara Bazaar. Now, I mentioned there was an orb here. And sure enough, there is. Okay, so we're gonna have to talk to these two yahoos. Okay, lost in the dunes. So yeah, we can't get that orb until we finish this. So guys, just head out the western, northeast, southwest. I think that's west. Yes, the western gate. And we're going to kind of head just straight west-ish. Okay guys, and we're heading right for that tower there. Now the quest mentions a sinkhole, and that's going to be key here in just a second. Oh, he's got a Gerudo weapon. might have some interest in that. Wow, Toolin got one. Go boy. Alright. Decay, that's okay. Where you going, dude? Both of y'all, where you going? This can't end well. Nope, not at all. They were getting reinforcements. Oh, that finally broke. Oh no, wrong shield. No, no, no. Don't do that. Why did I just take this bad boy nest out again? Wow, thick skull. Alright, I have no idea where this dude is. They mentioned a sinkhole. Alright folks, so Lost in the Dunes, that's one we're looking at right now. Of course, once again, quest marker has absolutely no help whatsoever. So, that being said, we are going to exit out the west gate here and take a sharp left. And I think I've already discovered this cave. It's, yeah, it's that oasis source. So I should be able to show you on the map. Now, there's two ways to get in there. One is the way I'm going. The other way is if you jump down into the well here in the bazaar, there's a tunnel that kind of leads right to that spot as well. So the campfire is a dead giveaway that, you know, somebody's missing here. As well as the shield and the spear. Alright, once you pop down, go ahead and talk to old boy here. Alright, so now basically he feels like he's trapped. There's no exit, so basically we gotta blast our way out of here. Unfortunately, I know we kind of already did this once, and I, you know, wasted all my bombs getting us through from the other way, so now we basically gotta bust him out going back toward the bazaar. Lucky for me, I still got a rock hammer. But not for long. Ooh, these have respawned. Nice. You oughta saw that hardy lizard too, didn't you? I saw it a split second too late. Okay, now it looks like all the other holes that I made are still here, which is awesome. Alright, so before I get too far into the cave here, I'm going to go back and talk to old boy. Alright, so that should have actually cleared it. Okay, simply warp back to Karakara the Bazaar. Or you could probably even ascend here, you know, maybe a little quicker to do it that way than waiting on the game to load for the warp. Alright folks, go ahead and talk to the quest giver once again. That should clear all this for us.
Cool.
Cool dreads, bro. Alright, and here is our orb. Now guys, before I actually get out of here, there's a treasure chest I mentioned the first time we came through here, and I said we couldn't get it yet. The reason being was because we didn't have the whole lightning temple done. Now that that's done, we can actually open these chests. I mean, it's nothing great, but it's 2 free chests. Ooh, attack power up. Don't really need it. Yeah, we're going to leave that one put. Alright folks, now unfortunately there's not a quick way to get this orb back into Gerudo Town where it needs to go. No way to warp it. You could build a zoning device, you know, and get it there probably a little quicker. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way and walk it all the way back over there. Okay, there's a treasure chest like literally right underneath me here. That structure that the ball is right next to, there's like a ledge under that. I don't know if I'll actually be able to show it to you. But yeah, just hop down there and you'll find a treasure chest kind of hiding behind that column. I wonder if I can evade his attack while I'm ultra-handing something. Yes, I can. That's good to know, because I already know my worthless followers are not going to be able to kill this bat. Give me my watermelon. Almost there, guys. We got one left, and it's the double bar. One other cool thing about the Car Bazaar here in TotK is the hightail lizards are pretty much right where they always used to be. Now this one I already scared away, and he already ran off. But there should be a hightail up here, so make sure you're wearing your stealth. There's actually another one right down here. Again, right where they always used to be. This ought to make you feel nostalgic. Well, I am not going to remember that in 10 seconds from now. 3800, 2969, 69, 0058. Okay, so there's another quest giver there. Make sure you talk to her. And guys, getting back to that whole Patricia thing, there's a couple of splash fruit just sitting there, so make sure you grab those if you want to feed Patricia and get those coordinates. Alright folks, so that last orb is actually right here. Very, very deceiving, very well hidden. Alright guys, finally. Now, once we got the orb in place, the game should take over. Boom, baby. Okay, go ahead and go down the secret entrance. Alright guys, once again, we gotta go somewhere and it's not close. But there is a shortcut, and I'm gonna show you that here right now. Wow, it won't let me take the shortcut. The ball is too big. Okay, so I guess we gotta go do it the old-fashioned way. This is the second time I've had to carry balls across the desert. I doubt he's going to leave me alone long enough to get this ball where it needs to go. But I'm going to gamble. I'm going to see what happens here. He's trying. Ooh, he almost got me that time. I got hung up on the stairs. I cannot believe he has not drilled me yet. Ouch, there it is. Oh, it's not him anymore. We got a party. Okay. Lucky for me, it looks like I exceeded their chase distance. So now I don't have to deal with Lizzles, I can just put the ball in the hole. Come on, baby, get in there. Take your time. Is that really not going to fall in the hole? Alright. It's a big one, guys. It's a long quest line here. So go ahead and go on inside our secret compartment. Okay, now if you fall all the way down like I just did, you're going to have to find those 2 torches there and ascend up to the top of that ledge there. And that'll get you back on track to where we need to go. Alright guys, just continue on down the winding stairwell here. Alright, we got some, yeah, that. Ah, nuts, I didn't quite make it. I don't really think there was anything else down there. I probably should have checked before I ascended back up topside, but I think... yeah. Alright guys, continuing on our merry way down the... now this is all very linear. You can't really get lost in here. And here it is, we finally made it. This is one of the longer, just like, random side quests in the game. If not, the longest. Okay, now we got some decayed weapons in here. I'm just going to kind of leave them. And a gold rupee. I think that's like one of 3 gold rupees in this entire game. Okay, so go ahead and talk to the stone tablet here. That's going to advance the questline a little further. Okay, so now that's pretty much it, folks. Unless you want to just, you know, kind of do some looting in here. That's pretty much questline. So to complete it, go back to Gerudo Town here. We'll have to go back into the shelter. Alright, folks, once we return to the quest giver, this should close out our quest. Her haircut kind of reminds me of Justin Bieber. And there it is, guys. As labor-intensive as it was, we needed it. Okay, next on the hit list is To the Ruins.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Alright, folks, so go ahead and, now this is... I'm doing this a little bit out of order. So normally she's over here, you know, talking to this one, I think. So just go ahead and talk to her, you know, that'll activate this quest line here. To the Ruins. So once you do that, the NPC will walk over to this spot, go ahead and talk to her once more. And offer to give her a ride. Okay, once we offer to give her a ride, we are going to have to rent what they call a sleigh seal. Alright guys, once we got the sleigh seal, go ahead and speak to her one more time. Tell her to hop on. And that should get her mounted onto the sleigh. Go ahead and ride. And in case you're wondering where we're going, guys, the game isn't super clear about this. It's right actually here. So it'll probably start feeling like a familiar route, like maybe we did this in the old game. Kinda, sorta. It's the whole sand seal race, it just looks a lot different now. Okay, so once we get close enough, the game will once again take over. Alright. Not a bad little price for giving somebody a ride. Now guys, look again, there's other stuff here, you know, Korok seeds. In fact, you can see a pedestal on top of this little sword stone there. But again, you know, it's not really what I'm here for. Alright folks, now before I cut video, that pretty much does it for all the quests, you know, all the secret stuff. Now there's one thing that I've already done, and that's Gerudo Secret Club. So, you know, I kind of feel like that should be a part of this video. Now, a real good indicator exactly where it is. I mean, it's in the same spot as the old game, you know, it's down here in this locked room right under old boy here. He's kind of giving you a clue as to how to get in there. So what we need to do is go in this waterway. And then from here, we are looking for this little itty-bitty opening. Now that's one way in there. I'll show you guys kind of like an easier way, but this is it, guys. You're looking for this concrete kind of deal. And I'm kind of going backwards right now. But the other way you can do it is just hop down into the, I don't know what you call it, the sewer system here. And if you continue following this stream, that'll take you to the beginning there. That's where she's dropping the bottles down. So just to kind of give you guys frame of reference. Now this is another, you know, waterfall thing that you can drop down in. But anyway, just follow the river, or whatever this is, the sewer. I hope it's not a sewer. Ugh. And then we're going to take a right on this fork. And you might have to use some bombs here or a rock hammer. You'll have to bust through some boulders here. But once again, when you get to the spot with the concrete ceiling, feel free to ascend, and that'll pop you into Gerudo's secret club. And folks, once you go through the rigmarole that's in here, of course, that's where your suits are, your whatever, sand snow boots. Well, I can buy more? Wow. I didn't realize those respawned. Well, I already bought these, so I'm not going to buy them again. So anyway, if you want to just be able to get in and out of the store, you know, like yours truly, you'll have to blow up or move some crates out of the way that are blocking the door, and you will then have access to Gerudo's secret club. So folks, I know it was a lot. We got a lot of questing done there, but I genuinely hope that helps you all out. If you enjoyed the video, please take a moment, like, share, subscribe, and comment. That is always appreciated. And folks, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting.